everyone, my name is Angel and today I will be setting up my bullet journal for April. So this month's theme was supposedly inspired by the Disney movie Lemonade Mouth, but as I was going through the process of planning this out, I realized that it was more lemons and less lemonade mouth. But I think it still worked out because it is actually the dry season, so it's very hot, and I think a cold glass of lemonade is refreshing. So with that, let us start with the video. Okay, so starting straight ahead into the quote page, I am writing down the words "Be heard, be strong, be proud," which is a line from one of Lemonade Mouth's songs called Here We Go. And then moving on to the cover page, I did not show you the one that I had initially made because as you can see, I covered it up anyway. But basically, I am drawing a lemon at the center, and this is actually inspired by the movie poster for Lemonade Mouth. But I have rays of yellow pushing the lemon slice up front, and then a little strip of yellow at the bottom. I actually thought about drawing the characters, but I realized that I did not have the ability to pull that off, so I left it out. Now I am writing down the word April in plain thick letters inspired by the Lemonade Mouth font. Now I am shading the outer part of the lemon in black, as well as the spaces between each wedge, but I realized that I actually might have made it look worse. But since I could not undo this part, I decided to just finish it off. So if you want to recreate this cover, I recommend that you skip this step. Now moving on to the monthly calendar, I am just writing the word April in the same font that I used for the cover page. I am just drawing a simple calendar layout using a thick fine liner. So after drawing the shape of the calendar for April, I am drawing some lemons, and if you want to see the reference photos that I used for the entire setup, I will be linking my Pinterest board in the description box below. So to add some color into this spread, I am using the same shades of yellow, which is basically 3 shades of Crayola Super Tips, and then 1 Tombow Dual brush pen, aside from the fine liners and brush pens of course. So if you want to know the exact supplies that I used, I will be listing everything in the description box below. So I did a black brush stroke at the top of the calendar, as well as this little note section I have at the left side of the page, and then I used a white gel pen to write down the days of the week as well as the word notes. So I wanted to achieve the serif font, so I just added some ticks at the end of each letter. And then using the same shades of yellow that I have been using throughout this setup so far, I did little yellow circles where I will write down the dates. And then that was when I realized that I have 2 extra boxes, so I just used a black brush pen for the circles in those boxes. So now moving on to the mood tracker, I wrote down the title in the same font that I have been using so far, but instead of spelling out mood as it is, I decided to draw one of the O's as a lemon. And then I have 3 lemon slices, which is actually copied off of Pinterest. So basically each lemon slice has 10 wedges each, which would represent the days of the week, and then I would color in each wedge in different shades of yellow depending on my mood. So the lighter yellow will be for my great days, and then it progressively gets darker as I experience worse days. So now I'm numbering each wedge before moving on to the habit tracker. The title for this page is the same title style as I used for the mood tracker, but basically I have 6 calendar layout, which is the same as I did before. Now for the task tracker, I have 5 post-it style boxes held up by pins and paper clips. And then in the corner, I have Mel's Organic Lemonade, which is a reference from the movie. For the title, I did a wash of yellow, and then I wrote out the title of the page in black sans serif style, and then the word tracker in cursive. As I was coloring in the sketch, I actually was not looking at an inspiration photo, so I think I might have messed up the colors in some parts. So for this month, I decided to bring back my sleep tracker. The last time I used my sleep tracker was last year. I actually can't remember, but I think it was around October. And I decided to bring it back because we have no school, so I wanted to track my sleep because my body clock has been ruined because I don't have a specific time of the day that I need to be up. And now we are on to the last spread of the video, which is my first weekly spread. I decided to do a horizontal layout because I wanted to plan out my day, days in a way that I can still work on some school requirements that are being posted online, so that I will not be lazy, I can wake up early, and I can go to bed early. So basically, I have black brush strokes for the days of the week, which is the same thing I did for the calendar. And then I have lemonade drawings at the bottom for decoration. I colored them in different shades of yellow, and I think it worked, and I think it was okay until I kind of went overboard, so I fixed it. But basically, I have a picture of lemonade, a glass of lemonade, and then some lemons, and they are all in different shades of yellow, and as you can see, it looks really lively. But then, I don't know why I colored in the entire picture so that it kind of looked bad. And then for the date, I accidentally wrote 31 for Monday, so I had to quickly fix it. So instead of just writing the date in plain black brush pen, I decided to just make black circles for the March dates and then the yellow washes for the April dates. And now going back to the drawings, I decided to redo everything because as you can see, I did not like the way I colored it in. So I just did the same method that I used for my cover page, which is patching things up with another page from another journal. But basically, I just drew the same thing except I only had one lemon fruit and then I went light on the coloring this time. And with that, here is the final flip through for my April bullet journal setup. Alright everyone, that was my April bullet journal setup all about lemons. If you liked it, don't forget to click the thumbs up button and also subscribe to see more bullet journal videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!